Wish you a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Are we on afternoon or evening already? You're all welcome. I know it's a very challenging task to be a last speaker for the day. Friends, I want to take you to a story which I lived myself for the last 1 year. 28th of May 2023, I was blessed with a wonderful disease called cancer. Should I say I was blessed? Yes, I was blessed. In hindsight now today, when I think about it, I feel I was blessed. It was a wonderful day, bright and sunny for me. Good amount of money in my bank balance. Happy employees, happy wife, very happy parents, and a great ecosystem around me. Everything in life was hunky-dory. It was almost a bed of roses for me. When suddenly I got this message from my doctor who said that, Sanjay, you're carrying carcinogenic cells, which are squamous in nature. You've got throat cancer. The left piriformis sinus is fully choked with carcinogenic cells. Ooh, what is this? I was totally down for some time, and this is the time when I went to my oncologist. He said that, hey Sanjay, you don't have too many options because decision making is a slave of choice. You don't have a choice. I'm going to give you 35 radiations and 7 chemo in the next 45 days. I said, doctor, is that not too fast? He says that, Sanjay, you are on advanced 4th stage cancer. I don't have an option. Okay, let's lie down and enjoy. That's where we started. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelt on as I, your Captain Sanjay Singh, is going to take you on a flight which will move into cancer, or dip into cancer, take you out of cancer, and together we'll try and learn the inspirational story behind this. My radiation started, and it was all fun. It was all great machine initially when it started. To cut the long story short, 11th radiation down and 2 chemos down, I was down. My face looked like a cooked brinjal, and my body lost 41 kilos of weight. All this happened in those 14 days. What is this? This is harakiri. This is worse than suicide, is what I thought. I was advised a Ryle's tube because my throat was totally parched. I could not eat solid food, so liquid food was supposed to be given. The moment I started taking liquid food, I was not able to eat. In one of my visits to the hospital, I'm just sharing 2-3 very small stories which I encountered live and had a great story to learn for myself. In one of my visits to the oncologist, I met another fellow cancer patient who also was having a Ryle's tube from his nose. And out of sympathy for myself, I went to that patient and said, Dada, आपको भी खाने में तकलीफ होती है क्या? मुझे तो बहुत तकलीफ होती है. And this person looked at me and he said, why should I have problem? I said, hello, I am having so much problem. And you know what this person told me? He told me a small one-liner which actually changed my perspective. He said that, साहब, आप अमीर लोग हैं, आप लोग को खाने में तकलीफ होती है. मैं गरीब हूँ. आज आयुष्मान भारत के कारण मुझे हॉस्पिटल में 3 समय का खाना मिलता है. जब खाना नहीं मिलता था उसका दर्द, और आज खाना मिलता है रेडिएशन के बाद, ये दर्द तो कुछ भी नहीं है. And that changed my perspective. I said, hey, here I am crying over, I'm not able to eat my food. And this gentleman, he says that the pain of eating food is less than the pain of not eating food. A wonderful lesson there, isn't it? In the course of my treatment in the hospital, I was once really, really down. This was my 27th day, I still vividly remember, of my cancer. Very down, with with 5 tubes on my left hand and 3 tubes on my right hand, my legs up and being induced with a lot of fluids, not able to eat, weight down, very weak. I mean, everything that could go wrong was wrong then. I was really down. So when my doctor came to visit me, I said that if this is life, I don't want life. This is how down I was. My doctor smiled at me and he said, Sanjay, let's go for a round of this hospital. And it was a cancer hospital. I said, okay. I was happy that he's going to plug out all those tubes from my body and I could walk, because for the last 13 days I had not walked. I said, okay, let's go for a walk around the hospital. And as I went around, the doctor took me to one patient. He was having similar throat cancer like me. And I asked him that, sir, kaisa chal raha aapka? He said that, he was talking to me in sign language. I asked him what happened to him. My doctor told me that, Sanjay, he has a throat cancer just like you. But when we were serving him radiations, he was not as lucky as you. He lost his voice. Because of a micro mistake in planning, the radiation shot his voice box. He lost his voice. I said that, oh my God, I'm so lucky that my voice is still intact. I'm still so happy. And as I was looking at him, I told my doctor that, look, let's go to the next patient. I can't bear this more. He took me to another patient, a 25-year-old lady, with 2 wonderful children by her side. And this lady was carrying 2 bottles of blood in her hand. One blood was entering her body, and from another tube, the next bottle was taking out the bad blood from her. She was a 25-year-old blood cancer patient with 2 wonderful children. And when I met her, she said that, Sanjay, you know something? I'm so happy that God has allowed me to be talking to my 2 children. And I said that, oh my God, I feel so bad about my own cancer. No, this cannot wait. I went back to my room with my doctor and I said, wow, I'm lucky, isn't it? I'm lucky to have survived the cancer. Fast forward, take it forward, friends. These small stories during my battle with cancer has taught me that please take out time for your family, because in such tough time, it is only your family and friends who will take care of yourself. Especially all of you youngsters sitting out there, I see that in your generation, you really do not have the time for family, friends. All of you are running behind a cat race. Somewhere you are all turning into a big rat. Have time for your family, for your friends, because in such time, they are the ones who make you, the tough inside you going forward. Let me, now that we have taken a small dip into this world of cancer and how bad it can be for time, let me tell you, friends, that it was 14th of November where my PET scan report declared that Sanjay no longer has cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. Wow! I jumped through the head of my roof. I said that this is the day. I have got another birth. I have got another life. Right? And I said that what am I going to do with this life? Can you imagine in the same life that you have, you get another life? It's a wonderful moment. And if you remember, when I told you initially that I was blessed with cancer, I use the word blessed because it is only a blessing to see birth once again in your very same life. It's a blessing, because unless you witness it, you'll not understand. Let me share a few things which I actually learned from this journey of cancer. I have just recovered 2 months back. It was only on 14th of November that I was declared cancer-free. A lot of complications, friends. My weakness, I had water entering into my lungs. I had a disease called Bell's palsy, where the left part of my face got paralyzed. My mouth became like this. and I'm a management trainer, to realize that your mouth is like this and you can't speak was a big trauma. But my voice is still not normal. I am still stuttering on one angle. I said that no, if I have to become normal to throw back to my life, I would wait for another 6 months. I can't wait for another 6 months. I'm so blessed that I have got a new birth. I must kick back. I must throw back. I told to myself that, Sanjay, whatever you were doing earlier, let's start doing a mini nano version of all that. So you were doing training programs earlier, you were doing 8-hour training programs, start doing half-an-hour training programs. You were doing management coaching to your customers, let's start doing a 10-minute meeting with the customers. I started doing everything that I was doing when I was normal, even when I was not fully normal yet. And believe me, friends, the biorhythm and the algorithm of change and positive change comes from positive actions that you take in life. I had all the options of declaring myself a victim because my voice was not normal, my face was distorted, my weakness was heavy, I had to hold the wall when I was walking. I was down in all respects. I could have declared myself a victim and stayed on my bed for another 6 months. And the doctor said that there is nothing wrong, Sanjay, you can take 6 more months to recover. I said, no, I don't want to take 6 more months to recover. I have been teaching change management to my students. Let me now practice the elements of change management. Let us start showing positive action, because positive actions will breed further positivity in me. It helped, my friends. In the last 1.5 months, my doctor tells me that, Sanjay, you have improved what a normal patient would have improved in the next 6 months to 1 year. You have reduced those 6 months to 1 year into 1.5 to 2 months. Not for me, but for the positive emotion, for this jazba. I want you to put your hands together. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that emotion. I want to share this with you. I have been a follower of Vipassana for the last 9 years. And during this cancer fight, if there is one thing which really helped me, was meditation. Friends, many of us feel that when you will become old, then you will have time to learn meditation and do meditation. I can tell you with authority now, and after having gone through my life, there is no right age to learn meditation. Please understand, appreciate, and start practicing meditation the earliest that you can. Because pain does not come to your body. Pain comes to your mind. It's not your body that is going to feel the pain. That pain is बहुत क्षणिक होता है. It is impulsive. It is only for a moment. You know, when you're pricked with an injection or when you're suffering with medicine, that pain is very momentary. But the impact on your mind is what is long lasting. So when you're fighting a dreadful disease like cancer, or for that matter, a dreadful problem which could be a business problem in your business or in your academic life, I always tell you, do you know how to program your brain? Do you know, or do you even understand how to fight the pain at your brain? If not, meditation is the answer, my friends. Meditation teaches you how to control your breath, not control, how to feel your breath, how to महसूस करना, आप अपनी सांस को कैसे महसूस कर सकते हो. Breath is the only thing which connects your external world to the internal world, and that is the only thing which is going to cleanse you. So learn meditation, practice meditation. Don't be a victim, because you are a chosen child of God, you are a gifted child of God. All of us are gifted children of God. Had it not been so, you would not have been born as a human being. So appreciate the fact that you are a chosen and gifted child of God. Give your best. If God has given you a problem, He has done this because He feels that you are one amongst the million who can handle this problem and who can live to tell to the world how to handle this problem. And that is how I am standing before all of you today. He gave me this problem because He felt that I am strong enough to handle the problem. He gave me the power to sustain it and live till today so that I could stand here at TEDx and tell all of you, if God forbid it happens to you, how are you going to afford it? Please understand, research shows every third family today is having cancer in India. So let's understand how to fight it, friends. I know it sounds very easy when you listen to this, but experiencing it and going through it was very fulfilling for me. I thank God to have given me this blissful disease and to have made me wiser today. I would like to end my talk by the famous couplet from Harivansh Rai Bachchan, which says that अगर कोई चीज आपके हिसाब से हो रही है तो अच्छी बात है, बट अगर कोई चीज आपके हिसाब से नहीं हो रही है तो ये और भी अच्छी बात है, क्योंकि ये भगवान के हिसाब से है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।